Dingaal?
Dingaal, yeah. Dingaal means Charlie family. Not everybody. Everybody got, like in our tribe, in that area, there's this Murumugu tribe, Daniel tribe, Biribaru tribe, Kulal tribe, for that area. But I'm Dingaal. But everybody call themselves Dingaal when I put in for the right, for the native title. So I got a lot of story about that place, and that's why I put in for the title. If I wouldn't have a story, I wouldn't fought for the land. But I wasn't lost. So I knew where I come from. I knew where my tribe come from. I know where my mother come from. I know what my mother tribe and my dad tribe. Two people talk different language.
And Frankie's email tried to take me out for dinner to steal those stories, for me to tell him some stories. And the young ones have tried to come here to glean Gordon's stories. The very other tribe that is not part of Dingaal. So he's had a hard time keeping our stories.
So that's all I could say, Matt.
You started the title about 1994. You started fighting.
Started about 1994. I started fighting for native title.
92, actually.
No, I started in 84 at the moment. Then I gradually come along, and in the 80s they took it. And I put in for land rights. So they gave me with native title, and which the government, my lawyers should have explained it to me. They should have explained it about my rights. They didn't tell me about native title, what native title can do. I wanted land rights, but they said native title. It's a title, but I don't own the land. I'm just a custodian on the land, but I don't own it. I'm a caretaker, but I'm not the owner of the land. And that's what they told me. That's all I could say, Matt.
And the Indigenous Land Use Agreement is it's a complicated agreement, whereas what they try to do is get the original people segregated so they can have those people that were put in there by the government system, historical owners, those of past ancestors, to actually make the decisions for the traditional land.
See, Indigenous Land Use Agreement, which people didn't understand. They wanted, they like Indigenous Land Use. They wanted their land. The government wanted land. Land Use Agreement. They wanted their land. And people went up there, and then they all signed. They thought they're going to get their land before Christmas. They're going to get their royalty before Christmas. They were expecting royalty compensation, and everybody signed. And it's only the government and the Aboriginal people want to partnership on the land.
And Gordon signed around 1997. Explain what they.
They took me to Brisbane. They took me to Brisbane to put in for my native title, and that's where I signed. That's where I got registered, and then they accepted my the native title. Then the termination came along, and when we had termination.
Now, tell them about this.
Ruth can explain that.
Yeah.
You know what I was signing for, Matt?
Gordon would like to explain about the Hopeville Native Title Determination and what he signed in 1997. And he did not understand that they were putting him on as a respondent party, the same as Ergon and others, and taking him away to sign for the Dingaal people. They actually got Philip Barr to sign for the Dingaal people, and not Gordon. And Gordon's the elder. He's the traditional custodian that has the sacred knowledge vested in him. So Gordon would like to talk about how that happened.
So they went around and they got the elders, the old people. They got my uncle, got him drunk to sign. Three of them. and they done that all beyond. They done that behind my back. So they joined the government and then the land council. It was my fight with the Queensland government. It was my fight with the Queensland government. But when I went to the High Court for termination, I see Mr. Pearson representing the Queensland government. And the next morning at the Mail, and Eric Dingaal and versus Gordon Charlie versus Eric Dingaal. I fought against with my own people in the High Court.
Yeah, let me explain that. It was supposed to be Gordon Charlie versus the state of Queensland, but what Noel Pearson and the others did with the Commonwealth and the Native Title Tribunal and Peter Point and Gordon's solicitor at the time, or barrister, was sneakily, stealthily put the Dingaal family in there. Now, the Dingaal family are very interesting because Eric Dingaal used to be a parliamentarian down south, and he was a bit jealous of Gordon putting in for native title and getting native title for Cape Flattery. So what he wanted to do with the Dingaal family was get in there and put Gordon Charlie versus Erica Dingaal, because Erica was Eric's daughter. So then it became Gordon as a respondent. He didn't understand what the heck was going on and how this would affect his rights. Meanwhile, Peter Poynton is acting for another person called Philip Baru from the Baru and Yorn family, and he got Philip to sign the determination under the Dingaal family, under the Charlie family, Dingaal, which was the Barus and Yorns are not part of the Charlie Dingaal family. They are Gammy. They are south. They are from the southern region of the Holtville Deed of Breton Trust area. They weren't from that area. So this is their first provision. Well, this was their
Philip
first provision to...
He's not a Dingaal person.
Yeah.
His family might come from the same place, but he's not a Dingaal.
No.
He's Baru. That's his tribal name, Baru. And Yorn family. Yorn and Baru were two brothers.
Mm. This is what they
look, I'm gonna have to go along. I'm tired. I'm gonna have to move on.
Okay.
Thank you.